right, everybody, can anyone tell me what time it is?
Shark time.
6:33.
That's right. And actually shouted out the time.
11.
Okay. All right, we're going to try this again. All right, Flea, do me a favor. All right, you see that sign up there at the very bottom?
yeah, I
Those
see
three
it.
words
I
up the
see it.
top.
I see it. I
That's
see
what
it.
I'm looking for. Let's try this again. Does
Shark
anybody know
time.
what time it is?
It's
Shark time.
Oh, that's much better. Good.
Time.
Now, for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we get going, just a quick note about text messaging. I have my text messages in the off position because when I'm on stage and I get a text message, it's the worst thing ever. It's like hitting a big wall of text, and it really can throw me off. So I have them off, so that won't work on me anymore. No longer will I get comments like "Get off the stage." That's happened. We don't like that. But if you do send any kind of text messages, I will receive them after the show. And and I will try to respond then. But really, the best way to get a hold of us is by joining our Discord, and you'll find the address on this beam right here, right below me, along with a lot of other contact information. And listen, it's difficult to write things down in VR. So if you want to take any of this down, all you have to do at the bottom of your menu wheel is you're going to find a camera icon. Go ahead and look right at that beam, press that camera icon, and you will get a picture of it. Now, if you go to altvr.com after the show, you will see in the upper right there is a link that all of that relevant information will be yours forever. Good way to do it. Wait, what is this? What happened? Why can't you hear anything? Oh, we're hearing this a lot. Can you hear me okay? Lisa Lou? No. You might want to try re-entering the space or turning up your volume.
I can't hear anybody.
Two things could.
I'm going to re-enter.
Can't. Okay, re-entering is good. Oh, good. I'm glad I got that conclusion. Because if I'm saying re-enter and she can't hear me, somehow we got the message across. We used some kind of Shark Time telepathy. It was powerful. It was a magical experience. We reached the audience. You can't reach everybody, but we did reach them. Let's see if she comes back in and how it works out. But while we wait, listen, at the very top of your menu wheel, you're also going to notice a microphone icon. When that microphone icon is clear, that means we can hear you and everything that's happening in your environment. And that's a good thing. We like being able to interact with you. We like hearing you laugh and all that kind of stuff. But if during the show you find that somebody turns your microphone to red, it might be that you have some background noise that you may not know about. Maybe you're having a conversation that's better suited for the campfire or something like that. And one of my moderators or my producer goes ahead and turns it to red. If that should happen, don't feel like you can't participate because you have that pink cheek smiley face in your menu wheel, and you can use that to express yourself in all kinds of ways. As a matter of fact, I would like to reserve one, if I can, though, a very special emoji that's near and dear to my heart because it's the most distracting emoji they're ever made. It's this giant hand sticking out of the head. Now, if you want to get my attention, that's a great way to do it. So, I just see a bunch of them went up right now. So this is what'll happen. Let's say my voice gets choppy or something goes wrong. And I see John has this, giant hand sticking out of his head. So I come out here and I go, John, what's wrong? Tell me, John, speak to me. What's going on? Everything okay? Good. Okay, John's not responding. So this is actually a really bad example. We got some heart emojis, John. That's good. Now, Lisa Lou, can you hear okay now? Did re-entering work? Lisa Lou? Oh. Still can't hear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
There
I can
go.
hear you.
Well, that's good that you can hear me. But, can you hear it all, Lisa? No? Okay. Maybe we're not in the avatar right now? Possibly. Let's stand next to her and see if she reacts. Yeah. So no sign. No sign. Okay, now we're just creeping around because now the whole audience is staring at her. Yeah, what's going on? She has no idea. All right. Well, I'm not sure why that's happening. I guess re-entering didn't work. Maybe a headset restart. If somebody can text her to restart a headset, that might actually work. Or maybe turn up the volume. Maybe the volume's gone down. That can randomly happen sometimes. But okay, so we're not going to worry about that for now. Now listen. Now text messages aren't always a bad thing, right? Text, I should say, isn't always a bad thing. You do have
I was already in here.
What's going on? What's happening?
She can. Yeah, I can.
Oh, you can hear some people. Can you hear me? You hear me?
I'm here.
I can hear you fine, and we can hear each other, and this is wonderful. Good. Now, if you have any kind of hearing problems, as an example, or you have
Can you not hear
face
me?
audio issue that occasionally plagues us, where you hear people's voice go garbly, or maybe English isn't your first language, we do encourage you to use our closed captioning system, which we have available here right now. It is in beta, so there are going to be a lot of issues with it being accurate, and that's perfectly okay. It's enough to get a general idea of what's being said. We encourage you to use it. We think it's a lot of fun and really great. If you do find it useful, please go to altvr.com, and at the very bottom, go to where it says support. Click on that support link and fill out a form telling Altspace that we went to Shark and we tried the closed captioning system and we loved it, and please don't take it away from them. If you'd like to give it a shot, go ahead and press your blue and white triangle button, and when you click on that, you're going to see on your main menu opens up, and you have all these tabs on the bottom. And John, I've got a hand up. What's going on, John? Is something wrong? Way up there, John. Is that the problem? You're also muted. You're pressing that raise hand button that tells me something's wrong. All right. Now you're looking away uncomfortably. Maybe you pressed it by
Can you
accident.
hear?
That's
Can you hear
entirely
me?
possible.
Can anyone hear
Well, a
me?
lot of people. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear. Apparently, we're
okay.
having sound issues here. Is it Lisa Lou again?
I'm
Yes,
back.
Lisa.
Yeah,
We
I
can
can
hear
hear
you
you
from all the
now.
way over here. We
You
can
can
hear
hear
you.
me now. Okay,
We can
cool.
totally hear you. We can hear you. You can hear us. You know, we're going back and forth like that. We got a show to do, so we're not going to worry so much on whether we can hear you right now unless you come up, if that's okay. All right. So now, let's see. Where did I leave off? Oh yeah. So if you'd like to try this out, go ahead and press on that blue and white triangle button, and on the lower right, you're going to see a tab that says Settings. When you click on the Settings tab, you'll see there's a speech category on the left side. When you click on that, you can enable your captions, and you can also put it in your own language if you'd like to see what what Michael Forrest might read as in French. You might want to try it in German. Yeah, that's fun too. All right, let's see. Ooh, we got a lot of background noise happening. Ooh, wow, it's Iron, one of our moderators. That's shocking. Oh,
Is it?
wow.
I'm like,
Okay.
I'm sitting in a room with nothing in it.
With nothing in it. Okay, well, we got some background noise happening there. I don't know.
I'm gonna mute.
You know, it's very
I'm gonna mute.
complicated. Well, maybe you got to work on those settings. Okay, everybody. So we're off to a bit of a rocky start here with, kind of like, audience sound and all that kind of stuff. Listen, I am getting through it. You see that? And the reason is because I've hosted over 800 events at Altspace, and that's a lot. I'm prepared for anything, basically. Anything you guys can do, anything you guys can say, I'm ready for it. And in that time, the question I've been asked the most is, why are we here? Get it all the time. As a matter of fact, halfway through this event, people are going to walk in. It usually happens, and they're going to say, what is this all about? What are we doing here? And when that happens, I want you to all turn around and look at them. Don't worry about the moderators. Don't worry about anything. I want you all turn around and look at the person saying it, and I want you to yell out the three little words that say it all. Because listen, I tried doing super descriptive event descriptions. I tried putting it up on the event tile, and nothing worked really. So what I ended up doing was on the stage itself, right below my podium, I put these three little words to guide us all. Now, right at the very bottom, those three little words, that's why we're here, everybody. Right? So when somebody comes in and says, what are we doing here? What are you going to say?
Shark.
Yeah, except you're going to do it with a lot more enthusiasm. Let's chant it repeatedly. Come on. Feed shark. Feed shark. Let me hear the music, people. Feed shark. Feed shark. There we go. Feed oh, beautiful. We're going. Oh, wow. Look at all that enthusiasm. Wow. How many of you had coffee before the show? I know I did. Your hand up if you had coffee before the show. Anybody? Oh, good. That's good to see. All right, excellent. We're going to expect some enthusiasm tonight. All right. Now, in order to feed a shark, we're going to need a shark. And that's why we have my friends here, Melvin, Buster, and Fang, and they're going to help us out. Now, these three sharks, they look good. And they didn't always look this way. There was once a time where they were fading away to nothing. They were super skinny. I was desperate. I didn't know what else to do. I had to get them food somehow. So out of sheer desperation, I became an Altspace event host. And I started having hundreds of people come through our events and experiences. But you know what? Nobody was willing to help me feed a shark. But then we started giving away prizes. Started, creating some incentive for you guys to help out. We started giving away world building kits. We've given out hundreds of them, right? If you look out in the lobby, we've got a sign up there with a 12-piece world building kit, and we've given away hundreds of those. Right? And we're also going to be releasing any day now. We're a little bit late on this one, but we're going to be releasing our winter kit as well. And that's also going to be a 12-item prize kit. Now, those of you who have been waiting around for them, right, the previous world building kit that we've had on top of it. So you'll be getting two prizes if you win tonight. You'll be getting the world building kit that we've been giving away for the past year, and in a couple of days when we release it, you'll be getting the winter kit too. All right, for your trouble, for all the people that have been waiting around for the new kits. Right, so you're going to end up getting two world building kits. You just won't get one right away. We'll be by the next show if we're lucky. That's what we're hoping for. Our manta ray that you see swimming around, he set us back. His size is changing. He's a mess, but we're trying to work him through that. All right, now if you want to help me feed a shark and you want a chance to win this world building kit, what I want to do is direct your attention to your lower right, where you will see a raise hand button appear as if by magic. It's true. That's what magic looks like in VR. It does. It's true. That's magic right there, right in your lower right. Look at it. Right. And all you have to do is press that raise hand button one time and it's going to turn blue. Now, when it's blue, that means you're on my list and I know that I can call on you. Right. And I see that we already have 9 people. We got variety. This is awesome. We got 9 people who want to help me feed a shark. And we only got 3 sharks. All right. We're going to have to get creative here today. I can see that. All right. Melvin, Buster, and Fang, would you like to hear tonight's specials? Would you? All right, well, that's good. All right, let's see who's on the menu, everybody, shall we? Oh, we got 9 plus. That's a good sign. I wonder how much more 9 plus. No, 9 plus, that would be like 10. Oh, no, 13 hands raised. That's
that would be
amazing.
13. Yeah.
Yes, it would. Thank you, Mrs. Producer. If everyone's wondering,
26
who's that
hands.
voice from beyond? That's my wife and producer. All right, let's see. So let's see. Who do we have on the list here? All right, we have Lisa Lou 222 who had some sound issues, so hopefully that won't be a problem. All right, we also have somebody named John, and hopefully that won't be a problem. And also we have Liana, and hopefully that won't be a problem. All right, now if I've called your name, please come up to across these bridges and be very careful. Exercise caution on your way up because our insurance only can cover so much. All right, everybody, come on up here. Let's get you up here all together. All right, now we're going to take a moment to get to know our volunteer contestants right now. So let's start out with you, Liana. Now, Liana, let me ask you, how long have you been a member of Altspace?
I'm pretty new, like maybe a
Wait, how
month,
new?
I guess.
Oh, this
Like a
keeps
month.
happening. This one's really fresh, everybody. Should we throw him back? What do you say?
No, keep her.
No? All right, that's just the
No.
nature of my audience, Liana. I'm sorry, but they want to go with you. All right, you're in it now. All right, well, I'm going to ask you, so what do you think of Altspace so far? Okay, your hands went down to your side suddenly. I know what this means, everybody. I'm a trained professional. Liana's not really here at the moment. All right, what do you think? Battery? What do you think? Battery issue? Control issue? Stage fright? You think it's stage fright? It could be stage fright. Anna?
It might be a battery issue.
Maybe a battery issue? Yeah, you think a battery issue? I think so too. All right, well, we'll get back to Liana in just a minute, and if Liana disappears suddenly, well, then we'll go with somebody else. All right, so let's see. Now, Lisa Lou, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, this is a good bit. We're going to come around. We'll do this every show. It'll be great. We'll take it on the road. We'll go to Vegas. It'll be incredible. Now, how long have you been around Allspace for?
A couple of months, about 2 months.
Just a couple of months? Oh,
Yep.
man. We got another fresh one, people. What do we do? Go with it? What do you say?
Keep them.
A couple of months is long enough, right? Do you feel like you've had the full Allspace experience?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. Oh, that's good. And you've chosen to go out like this. This is very brave. Have you ever been to the show before?
Yeah.
I have.
You have, and you know what's coming.
I've watched the
Okay.
show. I haven't been in the show.
Oh, I see. But you have some idea what's happening here. So
I know
what's
what's
gone wrong in your
coming.
life that you would do this?
Yes. Yeah. I know
What's gone
exactly
wrong in your
what's
life? Okay, well, let me
gone
ask you.
wrong?
Can we ask you where you're from? Can we ask you?
The UK.
You-
The UK.
All right, excellent. Wow, so when I go like this, I'm waving across an ocean. Wave back.
You
Wave
are.
back. We're waving across the ocean. Let's do it. There we go. International. It's awesome. All right. Now, John, have you always been so tall?
I have not. Here, I'll get back down
You
for
have
you.
not. Go ahead and press on your left thumbstick. That would help. There's a height requirement to ride this. There we go. All right, excellent. Very good. All right. Now, let me ask you, how long have you been around Altspace for, John?
Are you ready for this one? 2 weeks.
Yes. 2 weeks? Why does this keep happening, people? And you people are cheering. You're all monsters. You know that? I'm not even going to ask. I already know the answer. We're going with you, John. John, let me ask you this. Right? Do you feel like you've had the full Altspace experience in the short time you've been here?
Yeah, I feel like I can do this.
You feel like you can do this? All right. You know what? I think you can. I absolutely think you can. All right. Can we ask where you're from, John?
Hey, Jamie.
I'm from
accept the friend
Pennsylvania.
request so I can.
All right, cool.
So we can be
All
in
right,
part
very
chat.
nice. All right, cool. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get a replacement here. So you have somebody else come up because we lost one of our
Rihanna?
volunteers. All right, let's see here. I heard somebody
Rihanna's
yelling
back.
out a name.
Raise my hand.
Rihanna.
All right, let's see. Oh, Liana, you're back. All right, you got to press that raise hand button so that it turns. Well, you don't know what happened. All right, well, we're gonna try you one more time, Liana. It looks like you're still on the list. Come on up. Come on up, Liana. Looks like you got a really bad case of stage fright. What happened?
Well, I don't know. It's never happened before. It said tracking was lost, but my room is very bright. So
Okay. Okay, well, maybe it's just because you're on truck time and your headset got a little nervous.
maybe.
If your
maybe.
headset heard from all the other headsets, what can happen here? You have some idea what we're doing here? Have you ever been here before?
I watched the show last week once, so kind of.
Oh, okay. So kind of, and yet you still did this. What's gone wrong in your life that you did this?
I don't know. Just looking to have fun.
All right. Now you got to step it up because I heard somebody in the audience yawn. All right, so you got to give me some good answers here. How long have you been around Altspace for?
About a month.
About a month. Another fresh one, everybody. Oh, I can't work like this. I can't work like this, people. This is terrible. Yeah, they're just new. It's terrible. All right. Well, let me ask you this, Liana. Where are you from?
I'm from Texas.
Texas. All right, cool. All right. So we've got a nice group here, right? But we're gonna start out by asking our volunteer contestants the most important question we ask here. And let's start out with you, John. John, do you consent to this?
Oh, I consent.
You do, and you realize this is legally binding in all the places.
All the places.
All the places.
Is he on
Yeah,
Dragon
and you still consent. Okay, you're muting yourself again. You do consent to
I
this.
was wondering if he was on megaphone. I can't.
Yes, I
We're
consent.
we're gonna need your vehement consent. Can you, for our audience, consent with some enthusiasm? Let's see what you got.
I consent.
All right, awesome. Sit back down. Sit back down. Height requirement. All right, now, Lisa, let me ask you. Do you consent to this?
I do.
Now, Lisa, are you one of those people that when the terms of service comes up, you just click on OK?
Mainly, yeah.
All right, well, you know, that's our favorite kind of person here. It is. All right. And you do realize that this is legally binding in all the countries, parts of low Earth orbit, deep space, and even a Martian colony.
Even the Martian colony.
Even a Martian colony, totally legal. Totally
Okay,
legal.
yeah, that's fine.
If you
That's
go to
fine.
Mars and you try to sue us, it won't hold up because you consented.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. All right, good. I'm glad we cleared this up. All right, now, Leanna, let me ask you, do you consent to this?
Yeah.
You do? Oh, wow. Look at that enthusiasm. She consented with enthusiasm. That's awesome. And do you realize throughout the entire metaverse that every version of Leanna that ever was, will, or could be is bound by this agreement?
Yes.
And you're absolutely okay with that?
100%.
All right. Now, none of you are like runners, right? You're not going to like take off in the middle of the show. We have problems with that sometimes. You're not going to try to escape, are you? I'm looking at you.
No.
All right, good. You're here. All right. How about you, Lisa?
Definitely
You're not
not.
a runner, are you?
I don't run.
Don't run. Okay, good. How about you, Leanna? Any
Any legs to run?
Nope.
You're not really a runner?
No, right?
All right, cool. Excellent. Well, let's start out. All right, Bite. We're going to start out with you, Leanna, since you were so excited. Right. Now you're going to notice up here we have our quantum viewer.
Stumpy legs.
Right. Now we've learned we've been doing the show for about a year. We've actually well over a year. And in that time, you know, we've learned that sharks and penguins are wildly popular. They are. They're very popular. And Dr. Starling, our lead researcher, has done it again. If I can direct your attention up to the display right here. All right. Now, Leanna, what do you think of that?
It's so amazing.
I think it's amazing. It's
Think it's
fantastic.
amazing?
Yes.
All right. Now I have some questions that you're going to help me out with. Okay. All right. What do you think we should like call this thing?
An abomination.
An abomination. I like the way you
Yes.
think. All right. Now, what do you think we should feed it?
Obviously, obviously people. The best
Obviously
answer.
people. All right. See. All right. That's good. All right. Let's see. Now, let's see. Now, do you think that this would make for a good pet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously.
If you're crazy, maybe.
Okay. All right. So if you've got any kind of stability issues, let's put it that way. Keep it friendly. All right. And let me ask you, let's see, how can we use this to address the campfire problem?
The campfire problem. There's a campfire problem?
Oh, come on. You know. You know about the campfire, don't you?
Yes.
How could we use this to take care of that?
You can just let them run free and let them go eat the people.
Oh,
It'll be fun. We fix a problem.
All right, everybody. Well, I think we all have a good sense of Leah. All right, so let's move on to our next volunteer. All right, now, Lisa, what do you think of this thing? What do you think? What's your first impression?
Well, shark is my favorite animal, and
Yes.
penguins are cute and fluffy, so I think it's really, really cute.
Okay, so what do you think we should call this thing?
Hi, Fred.
Fred. Okay, so we'll call them all Freds. Fred, this is Fred 1, first off the production line. All right, now, let me ask you, what do you think we should feed it?
Fish. Pilchards.
Hold on a second. I'm hearing, one second. I'm hearing people from the audience yelling out answers trying to help. All right, you don't
Chicken
want to help
nuggets.
them? All right, chicken nuggets. Oh, we get that a lot here. All right, now, let me ask you this. All right, how can we use this to take care of the campfire problem?
You mean the campfire problem in here?
In Altspace, yes.
I don't know. I guess
Don't know.
he could
We could guess.
chop
you
some
know.
wood with. We can chop some wood with his teeth.
I see. Okay, so you want to use him for carpentry. You can
Yeah.
market him as a carpentry assistant. Okay, that's good. That's good. Do you think
And
he'd
then
make
you
a good
can-
pet?
Oh, if I saw one on eBay, I'd buy it.
Okay. All right, well, let's move on to John. Now, John, are you bored? Because I heard you go. Yeah, you're okay.
Ready.
You're ready.
I know what the
All right, you're ready.
all the
Okay.
same.
Are you all right? Well, wait 1 second. Are you okay though? I'm checking in with you. I heard you go, and we all know how much I love that here. We all know. All right. So,
Oh, yeah,
what do you
no,
think?
I'm okay. I
You're
thought I had
okay?
Cardiac arrest for a second, but I'm here.
John,
Okay. Well, we hope no one's going to be arrested. You did consent to this,
Whoa.
just so you're
There's some
aware.
sound issues.
Okay. Well, let me ask you. Who are you texting, John? See, you're working those controls.
No, I'm not texting anybody.
Sure
I
you
just
got
got a
time to
little
play
stuck
this?
there. I was saying I thought I had a cardiac arrest for a second, but I'm here. I'm ready to play this game. I'm
Okay,
good.
you're ready to play. All right. Well, let's do this thing. What was your first impression when you saw this?
That thing's Bob.
Okay, we just got to remind you we're a family show, and my name's Michael Forrest, Bob. All right, but speaking of names, what should we call this thing?
Well, what's this? His name's a robot.
I'm thinking the 3000.
Everything. What happened to the first 2,999?
Guy's hot.
On, this one's the one that's gonna do it for us.
Yeah, it takes a while to realize that kind of perfection. What do you think we should feed it? I see.
Campfire problem
I see.
solved.
That makes
I
sense.
see. Okay, and that's how are we going to use this to address the campfire problem?
Just
Jumping
gonna
ahead
let it
there,
eat
but,
all
yeah.
the.
Let all this. Okay, I see. I see. And how would you define just for our audience? They know what you're talking about.
Humans. Or
Annoying little kid.
Let me tell you. Let me ask you something. When you were a kid, what would you have thought of all this?
Oh,
Oh well, I don't know. I would be probably over at Clubhouse.
No, I see. I see. I get it. Okay. And so you would be over at the clubhouse instead. You wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
that
see.
thing's
Well, this is a
scary.
family show. I see. Okay. And do you think it would make a good pet, John?
something to
Probably.
chest, I'm sorry. Adam?
Okay. Well, I tell you what we're gonna do. While Mrs. Producer gets rid of our quantum viewer, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up this ramp right here. So everybody come up and follow me up this ramp right here. You know, you can take the other side too if you like, but we're gonna go up to this next level here, and you're gonna find that we have these 3 yellow X's laid out for your safety, comfort, and convenience. We're gonna ask you to take your place on one of these yellow X's right there. There we go. Make yourself comfortable. Oh, good. Now, hopefully, you'll be here for a little while. I'm going to see how this goes. Now, there are 3 of you. You know what? That's too many. What we're going to do now is we're going to take a vote. Now, listen, it's up to our audience to determine the future of Altspace, and you can do this by voting. What's going to happen is we're going to take a vote, right? And you're going to now heard our responses here. We have some sense of them. We're all about, and by now we're hoping you have a favorite. Wow, what's going on there, Joe? Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Are you all right there? You get enough sleep?
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Just making sure you're all right.
Breathing out loud.
All right, just breathing. All right, breathing's good. We encourage that. You know, we keep on breathing. That's good. All right. So what we're gonna do now, right, is we are gonna take a vote and to see which of our volunteer contestants you like the best. But we are gonna ask our volunteer contestants to turn around and face that back wall because it's super creepy and it protects the sanctity of the Shark Time vote. So go ahead and turn completely around. There you go. Excellent. Now since our voting system hasn't been working for a while, we have 3 volunteer contestants, but we also have 3 fences. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these fences in a way to vote, right? So if you are supporting Lisa Lou, go ahead and stand behind this fence right here, right there. And if you support John in the middle right there, then stand behind this middle fence, just like that. And if you support Leanna, go ahead and stand behind this fence right over here. It's like that. Now, while you all get situated and decide how you're going to vote, I'm going to go up and check on our volunteer contestants and see how they're doing. All right. Here we go. Now, Liana, how do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh.
What do you think?
That's not good.
Not terrible. All right. Let me see. Hang on, I'm looking out. Would you believe me if I told you you're not doing terrible at all? Would you believe
Oh,
me?
sorry. No.
No, you wouldn't. And you know what? This shocks me, actually. Oh, in the past few shows, that's come up a lot where there have been some trust issues between me and the contestants. All right. Can I ask you why is that? Why wouldn't you trust me?
Maybe because you feed people to sharks. I don't know. That's
I'm
an
saving
option.
the environment, Leanna, one shark at a time. Isn't that noble?
Okay.
Isn't that that's for a good cause, right?
I support that.
Oh, you support
100%.
that. So you like the environment. You don't hate the environment.
I love the environment, but I don't
Oh,
know.
good. Excellent. Good to know. Let's find out how you think you're doing, John. John, how do you think you're doing? You got a lot of
Today I
people out
think
there.
I'm the shark.
You think you're the
I
shark?
think it's shark time.
Okay. I don't think you fully understand how this works. Do you got a lot of friends out there?
Not really.
Not really. All right, if you everybody, if you thought you were John's friend, now you know the truth. All right, now let's move on. Now, Lisa Lou, how do you think you're doing? No, no, you're
Okay.
putting you're doing okay. Let me
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're doing okay. Let me see. You know, maybe not as okay as maybe you should be. Let me ask you, do you have any plans later?
No.
Oh, that's good news. All right, let me ask you this. Does anybody know where you are right now?
Lots of people.
Lots of people. Are they the type to press charges?
Yeah.
They are. Uh-oh. All right, nobody panic. We're prepared for this. All right, listen, what's going to happen now, right, is you're going to get to meet one of my friends. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to dig down deep and give me the very best scream you can. And as you're screaming, I want you to yell out, I consented. You are right there, John. John, you okay? Do you need a nap or something? Okay? You're good? All right, good. I hear some laughing in the background. That's good. All right, now, Lisa, I want you to dig deep, give me a good scream, and then as you go down, I want you to yell out, I consented. It's like that. You can do that? And when somebody comes in and says,
Okay.
what's wrong, Lisa? You say, I was just on Shark Time, and it was amazing. Don't listen to John yawning. You just come out and experience it for yourself. You just tell him how awesome it was.
Okay.
All right, now, Mr. Producer, if you would do the honors, please. All right, and thank you for being a participant on the show, Lisa. We hope you come back and see us, and let's hear that scream.
Here we go. That's what he's.
Ah!
We didn't hear the I consented, but as screams go, I got to say that wasn't too bad. All right, if we can have our audience mix up where you're standing, go ahead and shuffle your position right there and start moving around. And when you get where you're going, start waving your arms back and forth like this. There we go.
I can't wave my arms back and forth.
All right, there we go. I think we're almost there. All right, now our volunteer contestant can turn back around and face your accusers. And by that, I mean the audience. All right, and let's get going. All right, now we have another opening. If anyone would like a chance to win a 12-piece world building kit, we can have you up here. All right, so let's see some hands going up. Let's check our list and see. Oh, I hear people yelling out me. Lolly, are you on the list? Lolly, are you on the list?
I am.
You are. You are, Lolly. All right, well, let's actually check on the list and see if you are there because I heard you first. Let's see. Who do we have? Let's see here. I'm on the second page. Do we have Lolly? All right. Lolly, I got to ask you this question before we have you up. All right. First question. Are you, in fact, another event host posing as somebody else to get on the show again?
No.
'Cause-
This is
'cause we're
actually
getting
my
tired
first
of that.
day on Altspace.
It's your first day on
Like-
Altspace.
Yeah.
Why does this keep happening to me? All right, so we got another fresh one, everybody. All right, now let me ask you. All right, should we go with Lolly over here? What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, all right,
We're
Lolly,
cool
come on up.
people, okay? Yeah.
Come on up. Come on across the bridge over here. Let's take a
Yay,
moment to get to know you. All right, what did you think about that image we had up before? Did you like that?
I thought that it was kind of cute, a little toothy,
Kinda
but
cute.
cute nonetheless.
Okay, good to know. Well, how long? We've already asked you how long you've been around Altspace. You're very new. What do you think of Altspace so far?
Avatars are much better than the multiverse avatars.
I see. Oh, very good. All right. Oh, the multiverse avatars. Isn't this all the multiverse?
No, there's an actual app on Oculus called
Oh, you were
Multiverse.
talking about that other place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to lawsuit. Hang on, let me say. If that other place would like to sponsor our show or have us host in your space, contact us and let us know. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. We're Ravenhall, and we make a difference. All right, so now let me ask you this. We don't actually make a difference, Holly. I'm just going with it. I'm just doing my best up here. I'm trying not to drown. There's a lot of water in here, and there's a lot of people out there, and some of them look pretty shifty. What do you think? You look shifty?
There's a lot of shifty folks out there, yeah.
I'll tell you something. That guy in the back, you see that guy in the corner, Mr. Miracle?
He
never
looks
talks.
really shifty.
I know.
Mhm.
He never speaks. He's been to like hundreds of my show. He doesn't even say hello. And I started
Shifty
wondering, if
McGrifty.
he spoke, would I recognize his voice? It's look at all these people. Well, anyway, can we ask where you're from before we have you up there?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. That gets crazy, doesn't it? Like down there, right? There's big parties every year.
It's almost Mardi Gras time.
Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Very cool. All right. Well, we're going to have you up top. So follow me up. Mr. Producer, is the platform safe?
I'm a
Mr.
crier,
Producer?
so I'm going to have some crying issues if I go down. I just let you guys know.
Okay. Well, we are prepared. We have a lot of water here, so we should be okay. We may not even notice. Let's see if it's safe here. All right, it looks like it is. You just go ahead and stand on that. Now, most important question we ask here is, do you consent to this?
I do give my consent.
Okay, you do give your consent. All right, excellent, excellent, very good, very good. All right, and you're aware that this is legally binding, like everywhere, right?
Yep.
Oh, good. Oh, that's excellent. This is just going so well, everybody. Oh man, I love when it goes like this. This is just the best. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna begin our second round, everybody. Are you ready, John? Because I think we're gonna start with you.
I am ready.
You're ready. All right, everybody. John is ready, everyone. Can you believe it? John is ready. Yeah. All right, first question, John. Why are you yawning so much?
Oof. I don't know, Bob. Sometimes I get tired.
All right, second question. Why do you keep calling me Bob, John? My name is Michael Forrest. Cover this early on.
I'm sorry, Bob. I mean, Michael.
Oh wow. Okay. John, are you a troll here to give me a hard time?
No, I'm here to play.
Okay, you're here,
I'm here to
play.
win.
All right. Well, in the spirit of that, we're going to ask you a question. Are you ready for your question, John?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
On a scale of 1 to 10, John, how ready are you?
13, Bob.
Oh, okay. God doesn't have any respect for the rules. All right, here we are. All right. Now, listen, we try to select our volunteer guests for freshness, and we really do. But, we don't really have a lot of control in who comes up, right? And we want to ask you, in your opinion, how long does it take for a good Altspace Avatar to go bad?
Say the first day, Bob.
Hold on.
First day. Okay, I'm going to ask you to stop calling me Bob. You might be confusing my audience. And in the
Hey, I'm
water,
in here
a
and
bomb might
They
confuse my
welcome me
sharks.
into a room.
Right?
All right. Well,
Hey, what is
Michael
this?
Forrest, I would say the
Wait,
first
what-
day.
Oh, look, they're here to welcome you into the room. Yeah, we're all welcoming you here, Auntie Naomi. Thanks for coming by.
It's a
Here we
it's
go.
a shark room.
Yeah, shark room. Everybody want to tell Naomi what this is all about?
Feed a shark.
Feed the shark.
There's the music. All right, very cool. All right, so John. All right, next question for you. Are you all set?
Ready, Michael.
Okay. Wow, you got my name right. You're making progress, John. I'm proud of you. All right, here we go. Now, on nights that we don't have our shows, all right, my friends have to eat leftovers. All right, and Melvin says that trolls, all right, are even better on the second day. So we were wondering, John, what food do you think is better if you let it sit for a little while?
Chinese food every time.
Okay, so that's better the second day,
Yay.
in your opinion.
Definitely.
All right, cool. All right, well, let's move on. Liana, your turn. Are you all ready for your question?
I don't
Yes,
know.
Okay, hang on a second. There's something going on. What's going on? There's background noise? Oh, I don't know either.
Joe
Oh,
keeps getting
you hear
muted
me?
and she doesn't
Oh.
understand why.
I don't know
and I
why.
thought
All right,
maybe
now,
it was
making
Joe, when you
noise.
get muted, it's not personal. It just means you got a lot of background noise. It might be disturbing
No,
our
I haven't
YouTube
got any
audience.
noise on at all. That's the thing.
You
It's
can't
just
hear
on
it
my
though, but
TV.
we see the air, the bubble, and I've heard it several times on stage. So it is happening. You have to, in all space, you
But
kind of
I-
have to take other
okay.
people's word for it about your sound. You know,
I haven't
you
got
do
a
it.
TV on or anything. I've literally got everything quiet, so I don't know.
Well,
why I
it
would
might be
have
some
any
kind of
noise.
interference with your microphone, or it could be the sound coming out of your speakers. Could be a lot of things, Joe. Don't take it personally. Everybody gets muted. You see, my parents are right there in the back. I mute them all the time. All right, never take it personal. It just means you've got like your background noise right there. That's all it means. It's not personal. All right, Leanna, are you all set? You ready for your question?
Yeah.
All right, good, excellent. All right, well, let's start out here. All right, now, like I said before to John over here, we do try to select avatars for freshness, but as you can tell, we don't have a lot of control over it. Right, so we're wondering, how long do you think it takes for an avatar to go bad?
I'd say a good 2 days.
2 days. Wow. And how long have you been a member of Altspace again? I remember it's not that long.
A month.
Month. So, Leanna, would you say
Exactly.
that you've gone bad already?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'd say
All right.
I'm good.
Let me ask you this. Right? What kind of food is better if it sits around for a while?
Pizza, definitely.
Pizza. All right. Okay. I knew I liked this one, everybody. Big fan of pizza. All right. Now, Lolly, let me ask you this question here. All right. Let me ask you. So we try to select our volunteer guests, our contestants for freshness, but we don't have a lot of control over it. All right. So how long do you think it takes for an avatar to go bad?
I'm gonna say I was corrupted within like the first 3 minutes of being here.
Wow. That's all right. Wow. Altspace is a much more dangerous place than when I first came in. When I came in, this process took months. Now it's like just a matter of minutes, apparently. That's terrible. All right. Well, Lolly, let me ask you, what kind of food is better if it sits around for a little while?
I think so.
I was gonna say pizza, but you already said pizza,
You can say
So-
pizza also. All right.
Oh,
What kind of pizza?
Definitely
What's on it?
pizza.
Definitely pizza. What's
Oh,
on the
don't
pizza?
judge me, people. Don't judge me. But
That's why they're here.
pineapple,
That's our audience.
Hawaiian
They're supposed to judge.
pizza.
Hawaiian
pizza. One with the
Okay.
pineapples. I know.
One with the pineapple,
Delicious.
everybody. Okay, I'm seeing thumbs
Yeah,
down from the audience.
That's delicious.
All right, this may have taken a bad turn, but you know what? It's pretty clear that our audience has some opinions. So let's find out how committed they are. We're going to ask our volunteer contestants to turn around again and face that back wall. All right, because we don't need 3 of you. We're going to try to get rid of somebody right now. Now, if you support Lally, go ahead and stand behind this fence right here. Now, if you support John, we'd like you to stand behind this middle fence right here. Right with, there we go. All right, very good. And we also, if you support Liana, we're going to have you stand behind this fence right over here. All right, everybody, I think everyone's got a handle on that. While you all get into position, I'm going to go up and check in on our volunteer contestants to see how they think they're doing. We'll start with you, Liana. What do you think you're doing?
I don't know. Maybe okay. I don't
Maybe
think
okay.
I'm
All right, that's good. Are you having fun? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
All right, good. Good to know. How about you, Bob? I mean, John. How are you doing?
I think tonight I'm the main event here. I think I
You
am.
think you're the main event? Okay. How long have you suffered from delusions, John?
My whole life.
Your whole life. Okay, well, good. All right, good. I want you to, let me ask you, where's your happy place?
Probably my childhood bedroom, Bob. I mean, Michael
Okay.
Forrest.
Okay, yeah, we got it. We got it. We'll be right back in a moment. Now, Lally, how do you think you're doing?
I'm feeling great, so I hope I'm doing as good as I'm feeling.
Well, we hope so, but would it surprise you? Would you trust me if I told you you're doing very well? People don't trust me up here for some reason.
Can I get
Oh,
back
good.
to you
Well,
on that?
Hey, you can think about it. You can think about it. All right. Now, John, let me ask you something here. Do you have any plans later, John?
Well,
Did,
I don't
did you-
know. We'll see what
did
I
you have-
win here and see what the rest of the night holds.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna see what you win. Have fun here tonight.
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Oh, I'm glad. Does anybody know where you are right now, John?
No.
Oh, cool, that's good. That's good news. Mr. Producer, if you would do the and introduce John, one of my listen, I want you to do this. I want you to reach down deep. And I want you to give us the best scream you can, the kind that freaks out the neighbors. And when the neighbors come by to see if you're okay, like, John, what happened? We heard you scream. I want you to tell them. It was just on Shark Time, and it was amazing. I didn't yawn at all. You give the host a hard time. It was the best time ever. You can see it. You can do that for me, John?
Sounds like
It'd be a good scream.
Sounds like.
Here you go.
Ah.
Ooh.
Okay. Bye, Bob.
Wow. Okay, wow. All right, there we go, everyone. All right. Apparently, this Bob thing might catch on. We're going to have to contain this quick.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. We're going to ask you all to mix up where you're standing. Go ahead and shuffle where you're standing. When you get where you're going, start waving your arms back and forth just like this. There we go. All right. Now we can have our volunteer contestants turn around and face the crowd again. All right. There we go. As we enter into our third round. Because listen, right now we have 2 remaining contestant volunteers, but we only need 2 of them. We only need 2. Okay, so we got to eliminate one of them, and we're going to do this by asking more questions. But before we get into it, when you came in tonight, you may have noticed in the lobby we have a Patreon sign up. We also have a Buy Us a Coffee link, and that is because we are trying to raise more money to put on more interactive experiences for all of you, like this one. We also are going to take a portion of what we collect and donate it to the Bimini Shark Lab. They're a wonderful organization that raise awareness about some of the environmental challenges that face sharks in our oceans today. Also, things like shark finning and other horrific practices like that, and plastics. And you guys get the idea, right? So we want to thank you for helping us support them. Also, by supporting us, by coming out to our shows all the time, we really do appreciate, how often, so many of you come out to the show. And those of you that watch us out on YouTube and you happen to hit that like button, if you happen to subscribe to our channel, listen, I'll be very honest with you. We like you all just a little bit better. It's not a lot. It's like about this much. And then if those of you that subscribe to our event channel in Altspace, we like you about this much more. So if you do those 2 things together and you're like, what do we got here? Somebody's coming in yelling. Let's see, what's happening? Oh, okay, Ahmed, I didn't quite catch that. Or you got
No, it's
muted.
this one right here, Foz.
Oh, it's this one.
Him.
I see. Oh, I see. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, and they look exactly. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's interesting, everybody. It's very interesting.
Twins.
All right, everybody. Well, let's move on to our third round. Now, let's see what happened out there. I don't know. We do have a hand up over here. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on, Share Bear 38? What happened? Wow. Okay. Share Bear, everything okay? So your hand.
Hello?
Well, I hear an echo. Oh, I see people going through there with an echo going, hello. Okay. Wow. Nobody's asking the question I thought they were going to ask. All right, that's too bad. All right.
Hello?
Speaking of questions, let's get to it. All right, let's start out with you, Lolly. Lolly, you're all set for your question.
Yep.
You are. That's incredible. I'm
I'm all
absolutely
set.
not. So I'm going to take a moment here to glance at my notes. All right. Now, after the show, when the show is over, you take your headset off to find that you're sitting in front of yourself at gunpoint. And you say to you, what is all about? And you say, listen, I don't know how to break this to you, right? But you are the result of a cloning experiment gone wrong. I originally got you because I was trying to make more free time, and it's not working out. I'm sorry. You're going to have to go. Just curious, Lolly, how are you going to handle that? What would you do?
Well, first I would try to convince other me that we should team up and go around and kill all the other us's, and
I
just
see.
feel like a bad team of just the two of us. And then I'll
So this
kill
would be
them
like an
after we
action
kill all
movie.
the rest.
I feel like I would watch this.
Pretty much.
I do. I got a strong urge to get popcorn, everybody. Yeah. All right. Well, like Cool Gamers 99 would watch this. All right. Now, Liana, let me ask you. All right. At the end of the event, you take your headset off and you see yourself sitting before yourself. You've got a weapon. You look very like you, but more dangerous. And you go, what's going on? And you say to you, oh, you're the result of a cloning experiment gone horribly wrong. I made you so I'd have more time to do stuff, but it's not working out. You're going to have to go. What do you do, Liana? What do you do?
Well, I'm very easily convinced, and I'm in good company, so we'd go party.
Okay, you'd go party. All right, everybody. For those of you, get everybody here, Liana, okay?
No.
He's
Oh,
a little quiet.
All right. All right, there we go. Liana, say something again. We're going to do a sound check. I'm going to go all the way in the back. I hear you.
Hey.
There you go.
Now
All
we
right,
can
what was your
much
answer?
better.
What would you do?
I said that I'm very easily convinced, and I would be in good company, so we'd go party. For sure.
Oh, I see. All right, cool. That's a good answer. All right, I like that. All right, now, listen, we're looking to expand, all right, our staff because we're thinking about expanding the show, other platforms throughout the metaverse. We're thinking about, getting bigger and growing. But to do this, we're going to need a bigger staff. So, Liana, we were wondering, what are your thoughts about using rejected clones as a workforce?
Rejected. I mean.
No, clones that just didn't work out.
I
What do you think?
mean, everyone has to have a job at some point.
That's what I'm saying. We could probably pay them less, right? Think.
I was about to say as long as it's humane, but I mean, I won't tell anyone if you don't.
Humane. We don't worry about that too much down here at the bottom of the ocean. We're in international waters. It's like totally not a problem. How about you, Lolly? What do you think? Clone workforce, an idea whose time has come. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
But you said rejected clones, right? I don't know. Would they be any good at doing work?
Well, I don't know. It's like clones that didn't work out. I figured we just take a risk, What do you think?
I'd have to test them out and see how they do.
Oh, I see. So you're available like to interview them and try them out to see how they perform.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Everybody needs a crash test dummy.
Oh, you know what, Lolly, though? You would have to survive first. But maybe catch us after the show and we'll see what we can work out. All right. Now, let me ask you, Brianna, very important question that we ask here as we get to about this time. Why is it that you deserve to live more than Lolly?
Well, Michael, I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't.
Well,
Why do
I
you
think
think
so
I
because
deserve
you
to
got
live?
my name right. Thanks for not doing that whole Bob thing. All right. Now, Lolly, let me ask you, why is it that you deserve to live more than that one over there?
Well, Michael, I
Yes.
think, in
Ooh,
my
I've got my
opinion,
name
that
right,
I
too.
deserve to live more than this beautiful young lady over here. No offense,
I
ma'am.
see.
But I believe that I just got to VR. What is this called again?
Yeah.
Altspace. So
Yes, Altspace. That's right.
I have a lot more exploring to do, and I'm just not ready to go.
I see. Okay. Oh, very nice. And are you in fact a
I will
spy?
fight one of these sharks to the death.
Well, oh, you don't want to fight my friends? That's not cool. Well, okay. Everybody, that's not cool. Why are you applauding? That's not good. Oh, this is going off the
Sharks
rails
are
in a
friends,
hurry. What
not
am I going to
food.
do? I don't know what I'm going to do. You know what? Actually, that might be a copyright infringement, Leanna. So I'm going to act like I didn't hear it, but I did. It's funny. All right. So you know what I'm going to do now? You know what I'm going to do? I'm getting a little bit concerned up here, so I think I'm just going to have to take a vote. That's what I'm going to do. See how it works out. I got a 50-50 shot, right? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to ask you guys to turn around and face that back wall one last time. All right, now, if you support Lolly, we're going to ask you to step all the way over on this side of the aquadrome. All right, and if you support, I just totally blanked on the name. Can you believe it? All right, if you support Liana, there we go. All right, I want you to stand on this side of the aquadrome, all the way over here. All right, let's see. And we're going to take a moment to go up there and check in with our volunteer contestants one last and final time. All right, Liana, I totally messed up on your name there. I think I'm losing it. What do you think?
That's okay.
It's okay? All right, good. I'm glad you weren't offended. But let me ask you, how do you think you're doing? Do you think you got this? You think you're going to be a winner?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I'd hope I'd be a winner. I think even 10% more, I'd be good. I'd be good.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. Now, Lolly, how do you think you're doing? You think you got this in the bag?
I do.
Okay.
I'm
what
willing
are
it
you
into
doing with my
existence. I got this
You're
in the
willing it
bag.
into existence.
I
Okay.
know I
All
do.
right, you know you do. Okay.
Mhm.
It is actually very close. I can tell you that. Mrs. Producer, does Lolly have it in the bag?
I think maybe Melvin has it in the bag, unfortunately.
All right. Maybe
I don't
it's
know.
a to-go bag. Possible, right? It could be a to-go bag. Fast food or something, right? All
I
right.
thought
So
this
what we're
was
going to ask you to
Sharkland,
do,
not Doggy Bag World.
well, it's not any kind of land. We're at the bottom of the ocean right now. But what we're going to ask you to do is dig down deep and give us a profound scream, one that would inspire all the people. All right. And when people come in to see you're okay. Well, actually, wait, very important question. Does anybody know where you are right now? Critical.
Everyone knows. My location is on in iMessage and Apple and
See,
stuff.
well, anyone that would press charges?
Yeah, everyone.
All right. Well, here's what you would do.
People.
Right.
They're gonna find your
Since we've
secret little
enjoyed
underwater
having you on our
hideout.
show so much. Oh, I see. Well, this is what. Okay. Wow. This is going well. Lolly, let me ask you this: when Mrs. Producer presses the switch and you meet my friend, right? I want you to dig deep and give us a good scream, but I also want to yell out, "I consented to this." It's like that. Can you do that? That'd be great.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Producer, if you do the honors, here we go. Here we go. It's going to
Thank
happen
you.
right now. Thanks for being on the show, Lolly. We hope you come back. Oh, that was beautiful, everybody. That was inspiring.
That was.
Right. We are going to ask our audience to mix up how you voted, so go ahead and shuffle around so nobody can see how you voted. Get where you're going and start waving your hands back and forth like this when you get there. Let me see it, people. Oh, that's nice. All right. Now, Leanne, go ahead and turn around and face the audience. All right. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to walk forward just like this until you fall right off the edge, right? Just like that. Very good. And we're going to have you stand right here and face my photographer, Fang. Fang's a very gifted photographer. Many people don't realize that. All right. Now, what we're going to ask is our audience to come together as close as you can. Come on, everybody. Huddle up. We're going to make it for a really good picture. Everybody bring it in. There we go. Very nice. All right. Now, start throwing up all the emojis that you can. We're going to take a nice picture. In 3, 2, 1. Yell at shark time. There we go. Awesome. Very nice. Oh, that came out good. Now look at all those emojis. All right, Liana, turn around and look at this. Turn around and look at this. This is all for you.
My fans, I love you.
Isn't that cool? Oh, wow, she's got fans. Look at that. She loves her fans. That's awesome. All right. Liana, I don't want to come between you and your fans, but listen, tonight you're going to receive a friend request from the Sharky himself. Right? And what you're going to win is a world building kit, 12 pieces. You'll see one of them in the lobby. And also in a few days, as soon as we release it, you're going to receive our winter themed world building kit. It's going to be 24 world building items altogether. All right. If I did my math right. Chance I didn't, but I'm pretty sure it's close. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be having another show on this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We want to ask you to come on out and check us out. You'll find us in your local time by going to your main menu and going on to events. Invite you to hang around Altspace. There's a lot of great events tonight. We hope you come out to open mic night. Put on a 4.0 Productions later tonight. That's a really great event. Come on out and see us. Sometimes I host it. Sometimes I don't. I'm really not sure if I am tonight. We got to find out. But yeah, you can come on out and see us. It's a really good time. I hope you enjoy it. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. Until then, my name is not Bob. My name is Michael Forrest, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, Michael.